So what are we working on today? We're working on this guitar here, which is my Lotus. We'll see what's going on with that one. All right, so this is what we're going to be working on today. This is my first guitar ever. It's a guitar from the early to mid 90s, Lotus brand. Lotus was a Japanese brand that made copies, pretty good copies of mostly Fender style guitars. No longer in business, but this is the guitar that we're going to be working on. And the basic issue is the pot down here, which is supposed to be the tone pot for the bridge pickup, the middle pickup, doesn't work. So we're going to open it up and we'll see what the problem is on the inside, if it needs to be changed or if there's just a soldering joint that's loose. Be right back. All right, so we're coming through my pedal board into my small little practice amp, and I'm going to show you on the middle pickup right here. That's the neck pickup, neck and middle, middle and bridge by itself. So standard 5-way Stratocaster wiring, but the tone pot for middle pickup, this is it, all the way rolled off, all the way on. Sounds exactly the same, no change. So we're gonna fix that. Be right back. All right, just so you know what's on this guitar, real quick, we have the Dario locking tuners, Graphtec Graphtec bridge. What am I talking about? Graphtec nut, Graphtec string trees, 10 to 46s, and then you have these standard pickups that came with the guitar from 1995, and then Graphtec saddles on the standard stock bridge. Output jack. Switch is new, replaced in the last 5 years or so, because the old one just wore out. And then all the potentiometers are original. Flip it over. Back plate, neck plate, maple neck, rosewood fingerboard. Again, the Dario locking tuners, which work pretty good. All right, let's take this pick guard off. It's a little dusty under there. So, don't want to disconnect anything. So notice back of the pick guard, there's no shielding back there. There's no shielding in the cavity. The guitar is a little bit loud. So perhaps while we have it open like this, maybe we'll add some shielding, which might help with a little bit of the buzz. You can see all the polishing compound, finishing compound, buffing compound that's left over inside the route there. Again, it's what they call a swimming pool route. It's just wide open, so it's easy to actually drop in a new pick guard if I choose to. So we're gonna look down here. That's the pot down. Just adjust this camera up a little bit. It's this pot down on the end there. So I have a replacement just in case, but we're going to check all the connections and see if there's an issue down there. Again, it should be a 250K pot, alpha pot. Actually, no, that one's 500. Ew. It's not supposed to be 500. And then it has a capacitor on the middle pickup. But curiously, there's no capacitor on the second pickup. So how did it work as a tone pot if there's no capacitor? Unless it's piggybacking the capacitor off the middle potentiometer there. All right, what we're gonna start with is we're gonna try to use the contact cleaner and see if we can clean out the potentiometer. Perhaps it's just bad connections on the inside. So we're gonna try that first. If not, we're gonna pull it and we're gonna install the new one, which will be a 250K instead of 500, so it might change the tone a little bit. So you just strip a little bit of this wire off here. This is links the two. This little green wire needs to go to here. So I changed the pot and it works. Well, at least I hope it does. What we're gonna do is we're gonna oil up the fretboard a little bit since I have the strings down. We'll reattach, see if we can reattach these strings. Sometimes it's hard to do with the locking tuners. We'll see if we can get the strings back on. If we can get the strings, if we can't get the strings back on, then I'll just put a fresh set of strings. But I'm gonna oil the fretboard because it's a little bit dry, very dry. I don't remember the last time I oiled it. And I put a little bit of foil tape on the inside as well, just to kind of add a little bit of extra grounding. And we secured that to the body, so it might be grounded a little bit better. And we'll see if this works. Be right back.